I want y'all to look very closely at this movie poster right here and see if you notice anything familiar or anyone familiar for that matter. I see Cameron name. I see Dame Dash name. I see Dame Dash picture. I see Cam's picture. It says executive producer Kanye West. State property paid in full. I'm familiar with all of those. I feel like there's a person or something missing. Y'all need to help me out here. Let's put our thinking caps on for a second. Oh, it's the black girl. You know Roger Ailes, you know the black girl. Remember Roger Ailes said last year, the black girl. Stacy Trash Dash. Now, I would not have known about this had not one of my followers on Instagram informed me of this. So apparently, Cameron has this new movie coming out. Not Cameron, Dame Dash. And Cameron has a new movie coming out. And it says executive producer Kanye West have a movie coming out called Honor Up. And apparently, Stacey Dash is in it. Now, let's think back to all the times Stacey Dash has badmouthed the black community, even though it was the black community that propped her up in a big way back in the 90s when she had relevancy. I mean, she was in Clueless. Of course, she was in Mo Money. I remember seeing her in an episode of Fresh Prince. The last acting gig I think I've ever seen Stacey Dash in was that show Single Ladies a few years ago that came on VH1 with her and Lisa Ray and that white girl. I'm convinced that Stacey Dash is the bridge burner. Like, she literally burns every bridge that she crosses when it comes to black people, even though it was black people that gave her a leg up in the industry. The main black person being her cousin, Dame Dash, who gave her a huge leg up in the industry. Now, she talked all that stuff about black people saying, oh, BET needs to be done away with, or the BET Awards needs to be done away with. Meanwhile, she was on that show, The Game, for about a season or so, which was picked back up by BET once it got taken off CW. And BET had to clap back her. I remember when that happened. And that was the funniest clap back that happened probably within that month or probably that year. Like, she made a lot of crazy talking points about black people. Meanwhile, she was the one that had to pay her ex alimony. But she won't talk about that. That was actually the video that went viral on my old channel. That was the first viral video I had. And I was so proud of that video too. I was so proud of how viral it went. But this isn't about that. This is about this. So she's on the cover of this movie poster. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pause the video right quick and I'm going to pull up her response. And that's going to be even funnier. Oh, and shout out to the Shade Room because this is where it's being retrieved from. So here you have Stacey Dash's Twitter account. She says, I'm sorry that my cousin Damon Dash is using our family relationship to advertise his movie. I have no written contract with him or Kanye West's company, who I've had no dealings with at all. No one is authorized to use my name or photograph for Honor Up. But then I read through some of the comments and people pretty much confirmed that there was a trailer for the movie. And guess who was in the trailer? Stacey Dash. Now, she just sat up here and tried to clear herself from this to try and make it not seem like she's reaching back out to the black community, which is exactly what she's doing. Because let's be real here, when all coons get their wake-up call, that's exactly what the hell they do. They run right back to the same community that they badmouth. And that's exactly what she's doing here. But she's trying to deny that's what happened. I'm like, if you was going to lie about something like that, then you should have at least not been in the trailer or say, not be in the movie at all. I mean, if you weren't in the movie at all, I'm very sure that they wouldn't have put you on a poster. I mean, like, why would they use you for advertisement for a movie in hopes that it does well? First off, you're not that damn relevant. So whether you were on it or not, people were going to, it depends on whether people was going to watch it or not. It was up to them. And now that they know that you're in it, they're probably not going to watch it because you are in it. And it could very well be a good movie. It's not like it's a club flyer where they put random women on there without their consent to advertise a party. It's not like that. It's the movie that you are a part of and you had a hand in. Even if you are in one scene, you're still a part of it. I swear this woman is a trip and a half. But this is exactly the mind of the coon, whether male or female. It was only a matter of time. I mean, when Stacey Dash got fired from Fox News, which was probably one of the funniest things, and I think what made it even funnier is she got fired on or around her birthday. We didn't really hear much from her. So it's no surprise that she's popping up in like these bit parts for these low budget movies. Someone even in the comments said this is going straight to VHS. I said, damn, you didn't say straight to Blu-ray or straight to DVD. You said straight to VHS, something that is completely outdated. I can't remember the last time I saw a VHS in the stores, or a VCR for that matter. And it's such a shame because, like I said, Stacey Dash was probably one of the most sought out women, especially by black men in particular, back in the day. Like, she was a very attractive young woman back then. But her personality and how she's come across in recent years literally makes her internally and externally a hideous person. It's like you don't even know who she is anymore. She doesn't know who the hell she is. And I think she's fine with that. And that's very sad. There's no, in my opinion, no reforming her. There's no fixing her. Because she doesn't want to be fixed. And I think she's fine with that. And you know what? If she's fine with it, hey, I'm fine with it. There's nothing that could be done for her or with her. She just better be lucky that she has a family member that's willing to look out for her. Now, I wonder what that says to Dame Dash, because I'm very sure that he reached out to her to put her in his movie. And for her to react the way that she did, I would find a way to edit all her damn parts out. And not, and if I couldn't withhold the check, cut half of her check. And then give her the pennies that's left over. Since she wants to be ungrateful. Because that's what she's coming across in this post. Just sitting up there straight lying. But it is what it is.